Morning, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm still finishing up my coffee, so be patient with me. If you hear a little slurp, 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 that's me digging on some coffee. Let me show you what I did yesterday for a young man who bought this knife, good looking knife, and the knife maker has a sheath made for it. And the buyer wasn't real happy with the sheath, and I can see why. There's no edging over here, or very little edging. Looks like he took a little bitty with a straight edger off. Got a little crazy with the die. Didn't polish that. Maybe I should turn that flash on. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. And then, of course, when he did his stamping, he didn't have his leather cased properly. So you can see, or maybe you can't see, any kind of tooling on here. Then he's got that on the back, which I don't like. Kind of flimsy. But anyway, he asked me to do something a little bit better and keep it with the same style, plus he wanted his initials. Now I got his initials down further so it wouldn't get into the handle, which you see that little hump right there, that's where the handle starts. Now this hasn't had any oil put on it yet. It's still, I think it's all the way dry. In fact, I'll probably put oil on it now. But you can see where everything's burnished up. And stitched up and edged up and everything like that. Here's something that I don't see a lot of, and I don't know why, but there's a hole right there. Not a big hole, just enough to get a pencil through. Glad that pencil didn't break up off in there, but anyway. You're gonna wear something like this out and about, hunting or camping or whatever. You're gonna get stuff in it. You want it to be able to fall out. Bigger pieces, of course, you can just empty it out like that, but so let's go ahead and throw some oil on this one. Then it'll sit while I go eat breakfast. Let that oil soak in. And then I can come back in and treat it with some Resolene. Oh, and I guess I should show you how I did the belt loop as well. Might need a little bit more oil, by golly. So that's what that'll do right there, that when you use this leather and you get it wet, you want to re-oil it so it'll last longer. Just like the ladies put hand lotion on their hands and stuff like that. That's kind of sort of what we're doing here. Of course, it'll dry up a little bit lighter eventually. But there's, and I guess I should have showed you how I put it together. I drew this line based off of this, but you can see I did not put the point to it like he did. I kind of rounded that off. You can see here where he's filled that whole thing up. And then this was what was left from the back side of it. So I had a flatter surface to run through the sewing machine. Oh, and I guess we ought to show you how. It's a good tight fit. Good tight fit. Don't have to worry about it bouncing out on you. Of course, now I got oil all over my hands. So anyway, that's how I improved this right here. You can see side by side the difference. All right, kids, y'all go have a good day. Toodaloo, buckaroos. I'm gonna go get some tacos.